guys, it's Jill. Clearly I have offended someone and that was not my intention. I'm not mad that Raleigh went after me in a video. Like, it doesn't upset me, I'm good. Number one, I want to apologize to Raleigh because I was not intending to offend her. That post was not about her, but it was about the people that have come off of her post, because I did watch her entire video, and I watched Shelby's spin-off video where she made fun of people that don't wear helmets. And I read both of their comment section, and I read comments that I've been getting on my videos, and I read questions that I've gotten on my Ask FM, and I've read DMs that I've been getting on my Instagram, and comments that I've been getting on my Instagram. Those were the people I was addressing because I saw a lot of the same thing. People saying that you shouldn't wear a helmet because it doesn't protect your whole body, and they were making the argument, like actually making the argument. It was not about Raleigh. She's not the one making that argument. Me and Raleigh agree. And I use my social media to promote things that I believe in, just as Raleigh does. I have her video on my computer here, and I have some things that I would like to respond to. So first you can see my caption that was presented on Raleigh's page. And I'm not gonna change it because I'm not ashamed of anything I said. I explained that I hurt my ankle because I fell off yesterday and it scared me. I made the post and I was like, I really could have been seriously injured, and I get it. I wasn't injured, and I could have been. But the point is to protect my head in case of that happening. That's why I'm wearing a helmet. And I understand that I didn't get hurt and I could have, and that's a point she made in her video. However, I'm wearing my helmet because I could have been injured. That's the point. It's preventative. And that's why I wanted to wear it. She commented saying that I didn't watch her video and that I was assuming that she was saying that helmets are bad and all this. And that wasn't the point of my post. Like, what I'm having trouble understanding is if you aren't the person that I was talking about in my post who makes that argument, then why are we upset? Like, that's what I'm missing. Because it wasn't about Raleigh. It was about the people that have been commenting saying helmets don't protect your whole body so you shouldn't wear them. That's what I'm having a problem with, because that's just an illogical argument. Raleigh is not making that argument. We agree. People should have the right to choose, and they do. It's none of my business whether somebody wears a helmet or not. But I'm still going to present my opinion and say, hey, I think you should wear a helmet because it will protect most of your body and lessen your injuries in the event that you have a head injury accident. Like, that's my argument. I'm going to promote it. This is what I'm having trouble understanding. Like, I'm not wanting to hate on Raleigh, and I didn't intend to throw shade at her because it's not about her. She says herself that I didn't watch the video because she never said that. Exactly, I watched the video and she never said that. So, like, I'm on your side.
I have no problem with people disagreeing with me as long as they actually watch my videos. That's fine. That's a difference of opinion. But if you just want to hate on somebody without even listening to their entire argument, then I have a problem with you. Because you don't even understand. You're hating on something that's not even there. Like, you're hating on an idea that's not there. Nobody has ever said don't wear a helmet because it doesn't protect your entire body. Nobody has ever said that.
Okay, so in this first clip, Raleigh says that I don't understand her argument. I just jumped after her without even listening to her side. And number one, if you knew me at all, you would know that that is not how I am. Like, I heard there was a lot of controversy over the video, so of course I watched it, and I watched it all the way through. And I agree with a lot of what Raleigh said. Her point was to say that people can choose whether they want to wear a helmet or not, but that she thinks that you should, but it's none of her business whether you do or not. I agree with that. Like, I am having a problem. What is? I would say that using absolutes in an argument is really unwise, because saying that nobody has ever said that, people have said that. We have different audiences, we follow different people, so maybe people that you're seeing don't say those things, but I have seen people saying those things on Facebook, on Instagram, you name it, there are people doing it. So I don't understand how you can say that nobody has ever said that when there are people saying it. Granted, they are younger kids. That's why I post in favor of wearing helmets, because I do have a younger audience, and I do want them to consider their well-being and their health and their safety. And, like, I'm not saying that Raleigh's not doing that. She is. She said that you should wear a helmet, but it's none of my business whether you do. I'm not gonna go after you for it. And I'm doing the same. I made a post on my Instagram page. If you don't agree, you don't have to follow me. Real quickly, something I should say is I have edited Raleigh's video to where all the swear words are cut out, because I don't know about her analytics and she might have an older audience, but I know my analytics have a younger portion, and a lot of the people that message me on Instagram are underage, and it's not something I need on my channel, so I'm just gonna cut out if that's okay with everybody.
I saw a post that another equestrian made about me, an equestrian who I actually, up until this point, followed on Instagram and liked her and supported, and even though I have a difference of opinion than a lot of people in the equine world, I'm still supportive of them and I'm still super nice.
So again, I made the post about people that are being that person, not about Raleigh. This blows my mind that I'm having to make a video about helmets. Like, it's so petty. And like, I understand, if I was in Raleigh's position and I felt attacked, I would, you know, talk to the other person as well. And I've since DM'd Raleigh. I don't think she's seen it yet, but I mean, like, I want to have a conversation with her about this because I did not mean to offend her. So, like, I didn't make it about her.
And yeah, I'm gonna call you out, and people are gonna be like, oh, she's bullying her. You know what? Stop being hypocritical. Apparently, people are allowed to talk so much about me on the internet, but as soon as I come on and call them out or respond to them, all of a sudden I'm the one who's bullying people.
Okay, so number one, I don't feel bullied. I am 19 years old. I have had people call me much worse. We're good, but making an argument on the internet so publicly to your fan base just because I said something you felt like was attacking you, instead of, you know, messaging me and being like, hey girl, was this about me? Because if it was, I would like to have a serious conversation with you about it because that offends me. Like, we could have had a conversation. I would have been happy to talk to you about it. I answer all of my DMs. I would be happy to message you about it. And like, I was not bullying anybody in my post. That was not my intent. Like, I genuinely didn't mean to hurt Raleigh's feelings. We literally could have had a conversation about this and had it resolved without any of this internet drama, whatever. So I'm just like, okay, messaging me, game comes last. Make a video. So this next part I have spliced together because I want to make a very important part, so you just go ahead and watch it.
I cannot control what people do that watch this video. This is my opinion. I'm not telling anybody to go give her death threats or go hate on her. What people do when they watch this video is completely up to them. Oh, take a breath. I thought she was a decent person, but apparently not, because she posted this post today and I screenshotted it before she was able to change it, because I don't know if she's gonna change it or not. She probably will. She might come out and say, well, the post wasn't about me, it was about other people. You know what? No, it was about me. And you want to know why it was about me? Because every person in her comment section was tagging me because they knew it was about me. Literally everyone knew that this post was about me.
The points that I spliced together, and I hope that you guys caught that, it's from two separate parts in her video. She says that she doesn't want people sending me hate or like sending me death threats or whatever, and I appreciate that. Thank you for discouraging that. I have gotten loads of rude and horrible comments on my post telling me why I'm such an idiot, and that's, I mean, that comes with this stuff. It's not hurting my feelings by any means. The influencers are not responsible for what their following does. However, we are called social media influencers for a reason, because we do have a certain power to influence when we're on a platform like this with so many viewers. One would just be naive to say that little kids who watch videos aren't influenced by who they watch. That's nature versus nurture. I'm not saying Raleigh is ignorant to that. She knows the effect that her videos have. She says she doesn't want people to go hate on me. However, calling me a bunch of explicit names in a video kind of instigates that. Not blaming her for it. People are responsible for their own independent actions. However, you could see where I have a problem with that. And two, she says the influencer is not responsible for what their following does. And then the next clip is shown where she's saying that my post was about her because somebody tagged her. One person tagged her, not a bunch of people. One person tagged her. So, I mean, like, I'm kind of confused how that line of logic works, because if you're not responsible for what people say in your captions or what they assume or what they do based on what you've said, then I'm confused as to why that's the basis of your argument.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing because a lot of it is just poor grammar and poor punctuation. I mean, it was really difficult for me to read anyway, and I'm not someone who attacks someone's spelling and the way that they word post. Girl, come on. No punctuation, and please use capitals. Like, come on, it's so easy. I'm not trying to attack her spelling or grammar because I feel like that's really low, and I hate it when people do that. But like, seriously, dude, like, if you want to make a long post and rant about something and it's not just a caption for a post, then please use proper grammar. You should not care what somebody else wants to do with their life or what they want to say. Why does that concern you?
Okay, also she says she's not going to read the whole thing of my caption, and I assume she's actually read the whole thing on her own. Paralipsis is a grammatical tool in which you say you're not going to talk about something and bring more attention to it by saying you're not going to talk to it. Like, I'm not going to say he's ugly. You said he's ugly indirectly. That's what paralipsis is, and that's what Raleigh uses here. She says, I'm not going to call out her bad spelling and grammar, which you can check that post. There is no bad spelling. The bad grammar is I don't use apostrophes because I type fast, I don't have autocorrect on, and I don't have caps on my phone. So like, I just type candidly, and half the time in my posts I spell things wrong on purpose, but that's normally on my extras account. Why is this relevant to the video? Like, says that she's not going to talk about how bad my spelling and grammar is, and then continues to talk about it, and then says I'm not going to hate on that because I feel like that's really low, and then continues to talk about it again. So I'm like, okay, thanks. Actually, that tool also is called ad hominem, where you are attacking the person rather than their argument. So she's attacking my spelling and grammar, and she continues to attack me and call me explicit names throughout the video. Instead of focusing on my argument and what I said, she's attacking me as a person. And like I said, I'm not trying to be the victim here and be like, I'm bullied. Like, I'm not like that. I don't care. My problem is that she got offended because she took my post the wrong way because of what one person said and one person said in the caption.
Because every person in her comment section was tagging me. Literally everyone knew that this post was about me.
She got offended because she took my post the wrong way because of what one person said in the caption that disaligns with an argument she's already made previously, that influencers do not have a responsibility to what their followers say. So I'm confused. Also, you might have noticed in that clip that I spliced together two clips where she says that come on girl, you should use proper spelling and grammar, and then later on in the video she says, why do you care what other people say? It doesn't concern you. So like, just, it's the contradiction is what messes me up a little bit, because it's just used when convenient, and I'm kind of having a problem with it when you're attacking me about this and then arguing for something else about people who have been bullied online, and like that it's none of your business what anybody else wants to say, and then you're attacking me for what I've said and actually bullying me by calling me names and just saying a bunch of stuff, and like, it's just, I just don't understand it. Like, there's no need for all of this. And I mean, Raleigh girl, if you're watching this, like, I don't have a problem with you. And like, the post was not about you, so I don't I don't know what to do.
Oh my god. Well, don't wear a helmet because it doesn't protect the rest of your body, so who cares? That's not the point of the videos. Do you even watch my videos, people?
I understand that. Like, people have a right to their privacy and they should wear helmets, but it is none of my business whether they do or don't. I agree with that. So I understood the point of her video, and my caption wasn't about her, so I'm having trouble understanding the argument that, like, I'm attacking Raleigh when we're on the same side and the post wasn't about her.
Has like over 50,000 followers on Instagram and can't even take the time to sit down and have common courtesy to actually watch a video before jumping to conclusions. I've never once ever said don't wear a helmet.
Bringing in my follower count is irrelevant. Number one, if anything, that makes me busier, but I do have time to watch your video, and I did, and I don't understand why I'm getting attacked here.
Once again, just her being stupid and not even understanding.
And that, my friends, is called ad hominem, when you attack the person instead of the idea. I'm not being stupid, and I'm not understanding. The post wasn't about her, so I don't understand why she's so mad. We agree. What is the problem here?
I'm not encouraging people to put their lives in danger at all. I'm encouraging people to be decent human beings and respect other people's privacy and other people's lives.
I agree people should make their own decisions, but I will not be the person saying that it's okay for people to ride without a helmet. Not to say that you can't sustain injuries whilst wearing a helmet. However, it has been scientifically proven that those injuries will be of a lesser extent than if you have fallen without a helmet. I actually filmed a video a few days ago that I already have sitting edited. Hold on, I put it up. I filmed yesterday morning about my story of falling off the other day, which will unfortunately be up after this video. And I do talk about helmet safety in that video just like I did in my post. And it's not directed at Raleigh. She is a person that brought light to this whole situation because she recently made a video on it, but I'm focusing on the people that came as an offshoot of her video. I agreed with her video. And it's the other people that my post was about. I don't know. I am allowed to do that and I'm going to continue to do it, not as a dig at Raleigh, but just because that's what I believe in. I was recently at a Boyd Martin clinic and one of the girls that was riding in the clinic, we were done, she unbuckled her helmet and he goes, "Please buckle your helmet strap, my wife has a brain injury." And that really hit home with me, just seeing how it's affected people around the injured, you know? It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things that you're just like, oh, okay, think about it a little more. But anyway, and it was National Helmet Awareness Day the other day, and there have been several people that have made response videos to Raleigh's, and just I've kept up with all of it, and I've seen like what people are saying about it, because I care about the video itself, but I also care what other people's opinions about it are, because I like to form my own and then see where everybody else is sitting, and then like kind of make a judgment from there about how I feel about it. I don't know, maybe I just have too much free time and overanalyze. That's what I do. It was still a very relevant topic for me, especially since I just fell off, and like I just wanted to touch on it and take like my platform to promote something that I believe in.
Let me reiterate it for you. You can wear a helmet and you cannot wear a helmet. Who cares? You should not care what somebody else wants to do with their life, or what they want to wear, or what they want to say, or who they want to be. Why does that concern you? Nobody should be allowed to bully anybody on the internet based on their own personal choices.
I just wanted to make the point that the argument that a helmet doesn't protect your whole body so you shouldn't wear one, an argument that Raleigh is not responsible for making. She did not say that. That is what I have seen other people say online. Is illogical. That argument is illogical. My whole point of my post was, why would you choose not to wear a helmet that protects the most vital organ in your body to your cognizance and your existence? Arguably your heart, but that doesn't affect your consciousness unless you die. But the one piece of protective gear that protects your everything should be worn. Like, I don't see you just, and then you go. Like, I don't know.
And the whole point of my videos is that, yes, helmets do protect your head. Helmets will keep you safe if you fall on your head. However, don't put your entire life into your helmet, because you also need to be a smart rider.
Like, I've never met a single person that's like, I have a helmet on, I'm going to go stand up on my horse and do backflips. Like, I've never met anyone like that. Again, that said, that doesn't mean that nobody in the entire world has ever thought that. I mean, everyone is different. People come from different backgrounds, have different ideologies, have different ideas about health and protection.
So many idiots out here saying, well, we're saying it so that way other people will be safe. No, you're not. You're saying it just so that way you can be a bully and a complete that nobody wants to be around or talk to. And bullying somebody online about how they should wear a helmet is not going to make them want to wear a helmet.
Again, ad hominem, attacking me for having an opinion, and good thing I wasn't bullying anyone with my post. Like, I'm so confused.
Learn and have logical arguments the next time you want to call me out.
I would have been happy to have messaged you if you had a problem with this. All you had to do was message me and say, hey girl, I'm offended by what you said. Can you please explain why you made that post about me? And then I would have explained it was not about you.
And you know, my whole thing is that she didn't even call me out. I would have had so much more respect for her if she would have tagged me and actually called me out, because this is just petty.
Are we on the same page yet? Like, does everybody understand? It's not that I didn't have the guts or whatever you want to call it to call her out. It's because we agree. Like, we have the same opinion. So why should I have called Raleigh out when we agree that those people don't make sense, that that's not the argument that Raleigh made? But instead, the argument is now that I'm a horrible person because I didn't call her out.
And stop getting into everybody's business, because who cares?
Then why'd you make a whole video about me if you don't care?
I guarantee you in the next day she's gonna be saying that I'm bullying her, which is so hypocritical, because you can't just talk about somebody and then expect them to be completely silent and never stick up for themselves and never respond.
And I care that I upset somebody and that I genuinely hurt her feelings and made her feel attacked, and that was my last intent by making the post. Again, we agree that that is not the argument that Raleigh made, and we agree that helmets are a safety device. We agree that it is up to the public to decide whether they wear one or not. I must say, I do admire Raleigh taking a stand. She felt attacked and she took a stand, and I admire that. However, I do wish that she went about it in a better way that wasn't so derogatory and condescending towards me. At least she can stand up for herself. I will give her that. But I'm gonna do the same, and I don't want people to just outright get mad at me because I am standing up for myself. That said, I'm standing up for the fact that I was not talking about Raleigh and that we agree on the issues. So I don't know how many times I feel like I have to reiterate that, but it's just...
The sad thing is, I actually liked you. I actually liked you and I actually supported you, but up until now, zero respect, because A, you didn't even have the to even tag me or call me out. You just wanted to talk behind my back, and that's not cool with me. We could have had a difference of opinions, but you know what? I'm done. I'm sick of all these shady in the equine world who just want to be so rude to everybody and think that they run the place and think that their opinion is the only one that matters.
And just a few more points I wanted to hit. The reason that nobody is tagged in the post is because I'm not targeting a specific person or the people that I actually saw say it, because a lot of them were anonymous on Ask FM and a lot of them are on YouTube and I don't know their Instagrams, and I'm not gonna go through all the comments and tag every single person because it's not about the person, it's about the idea. Again, not using ad hominems. I don't want to attack a person, I want to attack an idea. Like directly after she's talking about me being shady and talking behind her back, that's saying that I and others alike me that are these big equestrians that think they run the world and their opinion is the only one that matters is just untrue, and that's just making assumptions about a person because you're mad at them and then just being pessimistic about what they might be like, and that's not me at all. If you know anything about me, I ride every horse I can, I work my butt off out at the barn to be the best rider I can be. I research and I try and learn as much as I can to be a well-educated person, especially since I do have a presence on social media. I want to be as informed as I can be. That said, I don't think I'm better than anyone, and I don't think that I run the world or anything, or that my opinion is the only one that matters. That's just not me. A little disappointed in myself, I guess, that I have allowed myself to be presented in that way, because that's not who I am. I don't think I'm better than anyone, and I don't think my opinion is the only one that matters. I go to clinics and I have trainers and I ask a bunch of people. I ask groups on Facebook, for crying out loud, for help and just opinions. So like, I definitely don't think my opinion is God at all. Something else I just wanted to quickly add is that, as I've said several times in this video, I am a proponent for helmet safety and protecting your noggin when you're riding. And Raleigh says the same. However, I did screenshot something off of her Twitter that I found peculiar, as it's kind of a contradiction to her video. It's this tweet that says LMAO, an expletive joke, and it's a picture of Helmet Awareness Day, which is like, okay, why are you promoting that Helmet Awareness Day is a joke when it's just to promote and raise awareness for safety, and all the helmets go on sale for maybe people that couldn't afford them before can now. Like, I think it's a great idea. I don't know why it's a joke to somebody who respects and thinks that helmets are a valuable part of riding. And that's no shade towards Raleigh. I mean, I just am confused by it because it seems contradictory to her most recent video. Again, it's free speech. I am allowed to post on my Instagram account in advocation of helmets. I'm allowed to do that and express my opinion, which happens to be the same one as Raleigh, just as she's doing in her video, expressing her opinion. But I just hate that now there's a video on the internet of somebody railing on me and being downright condescending and yelling expletives at a camera to an audience of whoever, that I'm a horrible person because I made this post about her and went behind her back. And none of that is true except for the fact that the video's out there. I would understand more why Raleigh was so mad if her ideology aligned with that of my post, but the thing is she doesn't agree with it. She said that that is not what she said in her video. It's not what she said in her video. I can confirm that as somebody who has watched it. It's confusing to me why she's so upset when that's not what she meant by her video. Like, that, anyway, I have no hard feelings towards Raleigh. There is no need for all this internet drama, and it's just disappointing to me that this is how the world has evolved, that instead of sending a message saying, hey, that really offended me, was that about me? I have reason to believe that it was. Civilly handling an argument with me that she felt necessary and attacked enough to take it to YouTube and make a video. And I don't know what the incentive is there, but I wish that we could have handled it better, and I'm sorry for the people that are disappointed that there's now a drama video on my channel, because I know I got a lot of people commenting saying, I'm so disappointed that you got in a fight with Raleigh. I love you both. I can't believe you're in a fight with Raleigh. And I never intended to fight with Raleigh. I made a post why I think that the argument is dumb, arguing that helmets shouldn't be ridden in because they don't protect your whole body. I think we can understand that now, that was the point of my post, and Raleigh never made that argument, so I don't understand why she's so mad at me for saying that when she agrees with it. That is my response video. I hope that it was everything that you guys hoped and dreamed for. I am just really disappointed that I feel like I have to make it. Obviously I don't have to make it, but like I wanted to present my argument because of the things that have been said on my account recently. I considered archiving the post for now just because of the amount of fighting in the caption. The whole situation is just frustrating and disappointing, but hopefully it will resolve itself and me and Raleigh can continue to coexist peacefully. And cats. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being a part of my channel and supporting me and Zoe. And yeah, let's get back to horse stuff. Who cares about all this? I'm sorry for the drama, everyone. So this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye. Subscribe if you want to. All my social media is right down below. There's a lot of drama on it right now.